the Colombian mafia, Escobar and group, they had a private army of 35,000 trained soldiers. They were also crushed under the iron hands of law. 2 or 3 goons, I'm sorry for using the word, some of them happen to be respected public men. Whatever it is, action has to be taken against the goon leaders who hold society ransom. These are all my options which I am suggesting to the powers that be. Let us not forget that in the democracy, which is an evolutionary process, India has accepted the British model of democracy. In Britain, a few decades back, they had what is called pocket boroughs and rotten boroughs. Pocket boroughs are constituencies which are within the pocket of some lords. They will decide who will contest here. They will decide who will win here. Then the rotten boroughs. There is no such constituency. Imaginary constituencies, notional constituencies created. The power of law to declare, yes, so-and-so contested here, so-and-so voted here, so-and-so won here. But that is 100 years back. We cannot have it now. This is modern democracy. We have to come together, keep together, work together. Now, this process is to be led by the State Election Commissioner. Today, there was a case which came up before me where a lady said this morning her house was bombed. This was immediately taken up with the State Election Commissioner, and quickly he responded. Instructions have been given to the police. Now, before I address you, I got the reply that the police has given their report. So action is being taken. Action will be taken. What people want is action, not an excuse for inaction. We will stand together. We will stem this rout. Yes, we want to assert the sovereignty of the people. It is we the people who frame the Constitution. We the people will win. We cannot allow society to be taken to ransom by certain misguided elements and miscreants. This is a commitment of the people of Bengal. As a humble senior citizen, I will be with them. We will see that this time elections will be fought in a free and fair manner. Fearlessly, people will come to vote and people's sovereignty will be re-established in the soil of Coach Bihar. Thank you.
Sir, you have visited several places and talked जो MP, MLAs and several people's victims' families. So,
what is your opinion regarding that? The situation is more day by day decreasing and traumatic situation in everybody who are resident at Dinata as well as Sitalkuchi. As you meet the people in there,
I will give a very objective assessment of what I saw and what I heard. I visited the scenes of occurrence in various parts of Coach Bihar. I heard from the people's representatives, including the MP and the MLAs. I heard the people representing various political parties, almost all the political parties contesting this election. Let me express my subjective opinion now. Bengal is a place where Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore spoke about where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. After visiting the places of occurrence of violence, I am sad and shocked and in a way shattered and deeply pained to say that these places which I visited, there it is not the land, there the mind is filled with fear and the head cannot be held high. That is not what we expect in a democratic setup. I will confine myself to what I saw, what I heard. I went to the places of occurrence of violence. I had a sad spectacle of mothers who lost their child The wife was widowed abruptly because the rowdies finished off the husband. I could see children who were suddenly became orphaned because father is not there. There is a fear psychosis wherever I visited. No, I said I'll be objective. This is a fact-finding mission for me, not a fault-finding mission. What is the way ahead? The way ahead is that all the forces, all the stakeholders should come together. Yes, fight out this era of violence, at least in certain pockets of Kuch Bihar. We have to be objective. During election, who is the authority? Who has the power? Who has the responsibility to provide protection for the voters? During election, it is to the election commissioner. During election, at the center, it is the central election commissioner. In the state, it is the state election commissioner. I appointed the election commissioner. From his track record, he is a competent officer. I have no reason to distrust his competence, but that competence should be brought to bear upon the election system also. The system should be made well-oiled and fighting fit. Now coming to the brass tacks.